You get hit all the time. What's
Yeah.
that like? How do you get used to that?
It's pretty brutal. You don't really get used to it. That's the thing. Like if you look at our injury rate, it's 100%. Right? If you make the 53 and you're on for the entire year, there's a 100% chance you're going to be in the training room for some reason. And it's probably actually over because you go multiple times and have some type of report. And so with us, like that's one of the biggest things in the NFL is stay healthy, right? Who can stay the healthiest, right? Is probably going to have the best chance at the end. Just because there's such a big drop off as far as top talent to the backups, right? You lose that consistency, and so like for me during the year, like I feel like playing hurt. It's just, are you able to go through it, right? Can you put enough? Can you tape it up? Do you need to sit a few days off? Because you sprain your ankle, it's gonna take weeks to heal. But guess what? You got a game in 5 days, so I mean it don't matter. You got to play, as long as you can move and you can continue to go. That's kind of what the standard is, and so really you just kind of try to maintenance everything. It's just maintenance, right? Prehab, right? You can try to just get your body to this as compact thing as it can possibly be, so that when you actually get out there, you can sustain hit, especially in my position where we get to hit the most.
Now, what about head injuries?
Yeah, so I mean, those have been big, especially this last year because we had some major ones, especially the quarterbacks with the concussions and stuff like that. And so, the NFLPA has been doing a good job making sure that we have the correct rules. That it's going to happen, right? But it's more so, how can we prevent it with rules as far as the game, right? We're trying that. And then also, how can we make sure that we are taking the proper steps to not let people come back too early? And so we have all these protocols that we put in through the PA, and they've ever evolving just as we continue to go. And so, yeah, because we don't know, right? It's going to be a long-term thing, but we're trying to mitigate as much as we can right now, and that actually reminds me, have you guys ever seen that slap fighting thing?
Yeah.
Oh my God. You thought about head injuries. I'm like, these guys are straight up just hitting, like straight concussion every hit.
It's bad technique on some of them,
but
just like hitting the guy right. It's not even
sometimes
a
you feel like they hit him with their
just straight up just like poke
I've
hole,
seen some of the ones where they hit the guy. The guy just is stiff, falls back, and is confused. Like, where am I? What just happened? Like, how is that?
I don't know how this is a thing. I feel like it should not be a thing. I feel like it was one of those things, like maybe someone was doing it back in their backyard with their buddies and like and it went too far. And it's like, sorry. So I don't know.
Is that something you worry about often though? Like, does it ever keep you up at night, or is it kind of just
head
a
injuries?
byproduct? Yeah. Or is it just a byproduct of the work that you're in?
It's like a risk reward thing. It's like, man, you're putting yourself through this, but the platform of playing, with the NFL and being in this environment is like, is it worth it? Yeah. And so it's hard to tell right now because we're young and we're not older yet, but it's like, as far as right now, the value that I get from this and the trajectory of what has put my life where it was from to where it is now, I would say yes, it's worth it going through and going out there and putting yourself in harm's way, so to speak. And it's been something I've done ever since I can remember. I've always played football, right? And I've played other sports, but now football for the past, like 10 years. And so I don't know. You hope it never happens to you. I know it definitely can. I know I get hit in the head every game, right? Like every game, my neck is sore, right? I don't always have a headache, but sometimes I do. But
every game, your neck is sore.
Oh, every game, right? Because we have an 8-pound helmet that we're having on for 3 hours, right? And we're getting hit around, right? And so, it's brutal. It's brutal.